Going on, y'all? Welcome back to the pod. Um, Special guest today. We got Jake Ryan out of
Uh,
Georgia.
uh,
What part of Georgia are you from?
it's like Alpharetta. It's like 30 minutes from Atlanta.
Nice, nice, nice. And you're going to school at Kentucky, right?
Yep.
Good deal. All right, Bo. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how we met and stuff.
So I'm from uh Boston originally, so that's kind of how we met because we go to the Cape in the summer and fish. So we met like shark fishing one time, and then we kind of just like started hanging out after that. I go to school in Kentucky. I lived in Georgia, Canada, and Tennessee as well. So I kind of been all around the block, but that's about
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. All right, so dude, we've known each other for a couple years now. During the summer, we've been hitting the East Coast, Cape Cod, catching tuna, sharks, striped bass, goes on and on. And then you come down to Texas a couple years. You've been down here, what, twice, three times?
Yeah,
Twice.
yeah,
To
twice.
turkey hunt and deer hunt. He was actually just down here like a month ago. But we're going to run it back to last spring 2023. So about 6, 7 months ago. Jake came down for a turkey hunt. We were hunting some Rio Grandes and D-Tex whitetails. Um, that was a crazy trip. That was a crazy trip.
That was nuts.
So we ended up, who got a turkey that trip? It was,
I think just Carson and Jabari and Dylan, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But me, Jake, and Chris had a crazy experience hunting down at the river. You go ahead and explain that.
Yeah, that was crazy. We were down there. We heard some gobblers in the morning when we were calling, and then we ran up by the feeder, and there was a bunch of hogs, and we kind of snuck in on them, and then I had the shotgun, and they came running at us, and I hit him twice, once in the head and like once in the body, and he ate two 12 gauge shots like nothing, and he just kept charging us. We were out of ammo. It was bad, but we got the other gun, and then we got him.
Got him down. Hey, let's just roll that clip real fast for y'all to at least see the stock and whatnot. All right, so yeah, that was real cool. You didn't get a turkey though, so we chased those
Yeah,
motherfuckers
we saw
on and on.
a
We
bunch of
did.
turkeys, but dude, they're tough. They're smart, but
I know they're
at
they're
least the
big
boys
birds.
got one.
Yes, well, at least we got one for sure, for sure. But you still have. So okay, that was last season's tag because you had to buy a brand new tag, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
then
I've found out though, because I guess it like came with the hunting license or something. I don't know. They
right.
like just like mailed me my tags to my house, and I have them. So I have to come down and run it back. We gotta
So
get a
before
coyote too.
we do need a coyote. We still got a lot on the list to get you.
Oh yeah.
Um, so let's transfer over to summertime, Cape Cod. Um, tell the folks a little bit about your profession, addiction with saltwater fishing and whatnot.
I don't know. Hunting's fun, but I feel like fishing's just different. Like I just the fun I have fishing is just it's like so much different than hunting. Um, but yeah, I've been fishing ever since I was a kid. My uncle kind of showed me how to fish like a long time ago. My dad used to fish a lot for stripers and stuff, but my uncle kind of introduced me to tuna fishing when I was really young. Reed's probably seen the picture a few times, but I have a picture of me one night I was like 6 or 7 with a tuna and a mahi. And so ever since then, I've just been kind of wanting to get back out there. This summer we had a great season. We caught a bunch of giant stripers to start off before Reed was even up there, and then we went to the canyons a little, and then did some tuna trips. I had a really good mahi trip at the end the summer with some of my buddies from the tackle shop, so that was fun. But that was a wild trip.
Yeah, So I came up there, I guess, midsummer, part of, I guess, is right at the beginning of July. And you caught a big striper before I got there, right? And then you caught one on my boat.
Yeah, we
Uh,
were catching them like pretty good. I mean, I was going out there and catching like we did a little bit of commercial fishing with one of the other guys I know up there, and we were catching like a bunch of 35 plus inchers, and we ended up catching a few giants, but I did catch that big one on your boat. That was a good time with that
top
top.
water, top
That's-
water.
I was
Yes.
like, we probably caught 100 fish that day in like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yes. It's crazy. I don't think we have a video of that, but I'd share that.
Yeah,
Um, that was crazy. Um, I think we did we do it? We did a bass fishing tournament, or was that the year before?
that was the year before. That was
Okay. I wiped you up on that freshwater bass. But
good.
yeah, we killed it in the summer. I don't know, I wish like there would be more tuna there. Like you wouldn't have to wait till like late August, September, October, November.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. I think like at least my parents are going to be going up a little later so they can stay like late August.
yeah,
Because I was just talking to Derek and um, they said like those guys went out like December 2nd when the season opened up, and there was like 60 boats,
yeah.
like northeast corner of Stellwagen. They were all like out of the 60 boats, 50 boats caught tuna over like 100 inches.
Yeah,
So
there's been some big ones caught up there, but it does suck because like we get out of school so early in May, and then there's like I mean there's really only striper, and then it kind of is like a dead zone for like 2 weeks, and then the tuna come in. But by the time that they really get like good, and when the bite's really good, it's like time to go back to school, which sucks, especially with the giants because they've been coming in later and later. But hopefully this year they'll come earlier. I might get a commercial from my boat, so
get them on a giant. Let's
can run it out
go.
there.
Yeah, dude. That'd be cool. Um, Overall, out of 10, what would you rate the season? Just overall with multiple species
Uh,
for you
I
personally.
think probably like an 8 out of 10. I didn't get to tuna fish as much. I mean, I don't know how many trips I did, a lot, but like this summer I'm really trying to like lock in and do a lot of trips, but hopefully I can get an internship and then be done with that by tuna season, then just go out whenever the weather's good. But that Cape Cod wind's tough because it's always windy.
I know. What is it? East of the least, west of the best. How about out of 10, just in terms of like, were the fish there? Were they in, were they at the store? Were they at the rips? Were they at, inside the bay, backside of the islands? Out of 10, where do you rate that?
I'd say like probably like for tuna, I'd say like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. There was a lot of mahi. We had that trip with my buddies that I took out. We ended up finding this buoy, and there was probably 60 mahi on it. Some of the biggest ones I've seen in the Cape in a long time. I mean, we caught a few that were probably 10 or
Jeez.
15 pounds, but there was one that kept trying to eat this huge topwater plug that was probably 20, 25 pounds. That's kind of one I wish I kind of want to get a spear gun and like be able to spear gun out there because it was like it was crazy. You look down and they're just sitting all around that buoy. But
You jump in that water?
I don't know, I guess. I
You
mean,
crazy.
the great whites aren't gonna be out there, so that's good. But I don't know. I feel like the tuna were a little bit weak this year. I mean, I know you guys didn't catch as many giants as usual,
Right.
but I think the weather was bad too. But I don't know. The bass fishing was really, really, really good this year, which was nice. But same with the bonita. The bonita came in early, which was nice before I left for college, so we got to run that up. But yeah, it was good. Hopefully the tuna are in thicker numbers this year.
I know. And just tell everyone what boat you're running.
We have a Grady White. We just got some new outriggers on it, so we're hoping to get it. It's about like 29 feet, so it's 28 and a half or whatever. But yeah, we got some outriggers this year, some new ones. We got some new rod holders, so hopefully we can run commercial fishing and stuff like that. Maybe it's always a tough decision because there's not a lot of time that we have to go out. And commercial fishing, you kind of got to lock it in with just commercial fishing. That's about it. But I kind of like running south of the vineyard because being where we live, it's a lot easier of a run. So
What days are the? I forgot what days for striped bass at least are the commercial days. Do you
I-
remember?
I think
I think it was
depends.
like Wednesdays or something.
Yeah, they'll probably change it this year, but I don't know. Striped bass fishing is like especially with the holes that I have, like it can be profitable because you don't have to run far and it doesn't really matter what the wind is, but it can also be tricky because 35 inches is a big fish.
Yeah, that's true. No, for sure. What do you think about those rules this past year with the tuna that you could only catch giants certain days? It was like you couldn't catch giants Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Tuesday, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
How
I
do you
think
feel
that's
about that?
because the quota will fill up so fast because, you know, like what they say is like, I always heard in the taco shop is everyone wants to be a tuna fisherman, you know? Everyone wants to say that they're like a tuna fisherman, and that's the problem because these fish are in such high numbers in the Cape that, like, you can drop down a bait and just get a lucky bite. And so if they don't regulate that, then, you know, the population will be down like it was, I don't even remember what, like 1960s or something when they almost went extinct. So,
Yeah.
but hopefully this year there's a lot. Like I want to see some stuff like some marlin and some wahoo.
I
stuff.
know. I know. Well, you've been targeting the swordfish and you've been hitting some white marlins, right?
Yeah, we caught a few summers ago. I'd fished some tournaments and stuff with some other guys that are really good at fishing. Know what they're doing. Catch some swordfish. I still haven't caught a wahoo up there yet, but maybe this summer we'll lock one in.
Did you
Caught
see the
some-
picture of the one Carson and my dad caught a couple years back?
Yeah, we had when I was out in the canyons with Carson and your dad, we had that wahoo bite.
Yeah,
Carson
dude.
on the
What
bed.
happened?
We woke up to the reel just screaming. We couldn't clear the lines. It just started airing out. It was crazy. And then just came off. Big wahoo too, probably 50, 60 pounder.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
seemed,
excited.
it seemed like when we went though, it was kind of dead though. I mean, there was some marlin caught and stuff, but it wasn't as hot as it had been. I don't know. It's just those tournaments really make it on and off because how many people fish them, and if you have 70 boats going out to fish the canyons for 3 days, it's going to be off after that, or 2 days.
Yeah, yeah. Those tournaments can mess up some of the fishing.
You got to run back shark fishing too. That was crazy this summer.
I know. All right, you gotta tell them about the stingray real fast.
Oh yeah, we had Reed wanted to go to some other beaches. He didn't trust my word, even though I live like kind of in the area that we always shark fish. It's further away from them, so like we kind of rotated out because like I'll drive up to their house and hang out, and then they'll drive down and shark fish. It's about the same drive. So there are these beaches I know people have been catching them on. We always catch them on these same beaches, and I wanted to run those back, and Reed wanted to go to somewhere else, and we went to this other spot, and it was so windy. I tried kayaking the baits out. It was like the waves were coming over the kayak. It was a mess, but he ended up coming back to where I live, to the beaches I wanted to fish. And yeah, we put our baits out in probably like 30, 45 minutes. We had a take, and then like 20 minutes after that, we hooked up to this huge stingray. I mean, we fought it for probably 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
You guys didn't leave till like 2, so you probably got back at like 3.
I more watched than fought, but I didn't even touch the rod, I don't think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. We had the wind, it was dark, and just made a crazy fight. That was cool.
One of those kids that came from the bait shop, did you hear about that? He caught that, he was with the kid that caught that tarpon.
Yeah. Oh, so he was one of them? He was one of the kids?
He was like with him earlier, I guess, and or something, but
Harping off Cape Cod.
yeah, that's crazy. I mean, those fish swim in schools too, so I guarantee you there was more of them, but it just shows you know, you never know what you're gonna catch.
Right,
But well, that's when all that warm water comes in, you know.
right. Yeah, it
we
starts
got,
getting.
we gotta
Yeah,
get
got-
back to tagging the sharks this summer, dude, because I got that kit from Noah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and they sent it to me, and we gotta get better about that, dude. I gotta use those tags up. But I caught that tagged brown this summer. I caught a brown shark this summer that was tagged already. It was cool.
So what's the process of tagging?
I think you send them pictures showing that you catch them, and then you can like apply for it, and like they like grant it or whatever, and then they send you like a little metal spike thing, and you like put it in their skin, and the tag's like attached to it. So once it goes in, the tag sticks in, which is cool. And then they can, then you like send them a form, and they like know when it was tagged and like the gender and like all that stuff.
Right.
That's a good process. I mean,
oh yeah,
for sure.
That's cool. All right,
we gotta take a trip this summer. We should try to just shark fish, like go mako fishing or something on my boat.
Dude, I know. I want to catch a thresher. I want to catch a mako, stuff like that.
The good thing is where I live is like it's right near all that water, that warm water. Yeah, it's probably like an hour ride.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, you did that on your boat that one night. Did you? You got stripped. Didn't you get like stripped twice or something?
Yeah. Yeah, we took 30s out, and we put balloons out with whole bluefish in like 200, 300 feet of water, and just giant sharks. We don't even know what they were. We couldn't even get them to the boat.
Big shark guy.
We gotta bring like our 80s out or something.
Dude, you need to get a boomstick.
I know.
Yeah. And get next to the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Because what the heck are you gonna do if you're trying to keep a? Can't you eat thresher?
Yeah, thresher and mako.
Yeah.
Apparently mako's really good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that summer. This summer we saw that swordfish on the top. That was really cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
We should have harpooned it, but we just didn't know the size. It's not worth it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally we were up in the tower. It literally just came right across the bow. It was just sitting on the top, sunbathing. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. Especially since they're usually at deep during the day. So. All right. Well, let's transfer over to this fall. You came down to Detex Whitetails in when was it? November, late November. We did some hunting, trying to get you on a big whitetail, South Texas buck in the Golden Triangle. Tell them a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, I didn't really like going into it. Like we kind of messed around the first day in the blind. I shot a doe. I didn't really like expect anything of it. I mean, obviously there's some giant whitetails at Detex, but it's tough for like Reed to be able to like figure out like which one's good to shoot, and like he can't control if they come out, so he might have a bunch of shooters, but going down there for 3 days is a gamble because you don't know if they're going to come out. But yeah, one of the bucks that he's seen before came out like right in the morning, like a little bit before shooting light, and he was with another buck, and then he left and came and circled back around, and then he was right at the feeder, and Reed told me to take him, so took the shot and dropped him. I don't know, it was probably like 125-yard shot, 150-yard shot.
Yeah, about 100, 120, give or take. Let's show the game camera pic of Curly. That's what we ended up naming the buck. Stood up there real fast. Good looking deer. We actually only saw him. Dude, I saw him like a couple times on camera when I picked the cards up. That was the first time I've ever seen that buck on the property. And then we started to get a little kind of whatever you want to call it, seeing them every day, every night, certain time, routine kind of thing. Yeah. And then we knew exactly where to go. Pump jack blind towards the back of the property. And he came out. Tell him about how he came out. He came like to the blind and whatnot and turned around.
Yeah, he like ran right up on the blind, and we didn't really have a shot. And then he just kind of turned around and then wandered around. And I thought he was gone, and then next thing you know, he came out like way behind the feeder and came up, and then I was a little nervous, and there was deer everywhere, so we couldn't shoot. And then finally he just came out alone after he scared a bunch of deer off, and then that was it. But it's a cool deer. He's super wide. He's got that. We call him curly because he has that like curl drop time, which is cool.
Right.
But yeah, he's a good deer.
Sweet deer. I still need to score him, and then I'll be getting them to the taxidermy here. I'm gonna try. I was gonna do it tomorrow. You know what? Carson could probably do it. I gotta fill out that form still, so we'll get it here soon.
Yeah, hopefully that DWD goes away too.
Yeah, we get that out of there. Oh, we forgot. You shot that black buck last spring, right?
Yeah. Still haven't gotten him back from the tax.
Was that last spring?
Yeah, that was right when we went turkey hunting.
Okay, so yeah, you also got a black buck that trip too.
Yeah, that was a crazy hunt too. I didn't know if I wanted to shoot one, and then like within like 2 hours before my flight, I was like, let's go shoot one, and we had trouble stalking them. I would think it'd be a lot harder or a lot easier to shoot them, but they were really smart too. They kind of would come in and then they wouldn't give us a chance to like really be able to scope them out. And then finally this one, the herder, he was just with a bunch of does and he didn't really care.
Right.
Let's take that shot. So that was nice too.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool trip. It still has not freeze down in South Texas yet. So
Yeah.
these deer are still do whatever they want instead of coming to feed and horns and whatnot rattling. But we did open that food plot's all grown up now. So those deer, that first hunt that you sat in,
Yeah.
that food plot, that's open now. So should be a bunch of deer rolling up in there.
Yeah, you gotta get down there. How many
I know.
when's the season over? Like the 14th or something?
21st. So
Oh, damn. Late Texas.
yeah, I'm planning when I get back from Argentina, go down for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it only goes to
Ride
like
it out.
6th in Georgia maybe, or 7th,
Yeah.
which is crazy, but
It's usually the 16th, but I think they pushed it back a week for some reason,
yeah.
which is
That's-
good. Honestly, like, I don't know, the early like October hunting is so bad. It's so hot. Like they should literally just adjust everything a month.
Yeah. It's gonna be nuts when you get back though.
I know.
You
It should be pretty cold and it should be good hunting.
gotta tell them about that bucket that you saw that you showed me, the one that you'd never seen before.
Oh yeah, the drop time buck. Yeah, let's load it up there real fast. So that buck, I was sitting in a ground blind on the side of a food plot, and I didn't see anything. There was like nothing coming out. It was beginning of November. And then I was getting out of the blind on my bow blind, zipping it up, and way in the back towards the brush. Like if you think like this is the brush and then your food plot, your little gap. He was standing right there, looking right at me, and I got a couple pics of him. And he's just a wide frame, heavy buck with a big drop, probably 8-inch drop, and it just kind of went like really, really cool. I haven't seen him since. I saw him that one time, and that's it. So it really just amazes you.
Any ideas on what you want to shoot or no?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, I'm still looking for some kind of true South Texas chocolate horn, like that one you shot. Like that's a perfect example of the buck I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You
gotta find. I mean, there's probably so many on there that you don't even know about.
I know, dude. Crazy. You just gotta keep scouting. That's what I think my brother's going there to do, is doing some scouting in some places he usually doesn't hunt this weekend.
Yeah, he's got to get a big one too. You guys both have to get some big ones.
I know. We haven't knocked any good ones down for a couple of years now.
I know.
So
it's tough. Tough not to want to. You got to let them grow. See
yes,
how they.
sir. Yeah. So you're thinking about coming down this spring, right?
Yeah, we really have to get some coyotes down. I mean, we have had brutal luck with the coyote hunting. I feel like this trip was good though. I mean, I didn't miss a single shot the whole time.
Yeah, you did.
6. We shot a ton of pigs, that buck, and then I didn't get to shoot on the coyotes, but we had terrible luck.
No, you shot once. You shot at that one that was running.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, this man shot at a coyote, guarantee at a 800 at 1,000 yards. No kidding.
No, it might have been a black buck. I don't even know what I was
shooting. Jeez.
But dude, there were so many. It was so hard to tell. It was just a mess. That hunt was crazy. But
yeah.
As we got like later on in the night, in the days, we like set it in the thermal again, and then we kind of got ready, and then that was it.
Yeah, dude, I'm all set up now. I got my call set up, what to call, and then me and Carson both got our 223s ready to roll. Dude, the accessories I got on mine are crazy.
Dude, it's gonna be so much different having two 223s now.
I know. And I don't have it with me, but I got a brand new tripod that's actually like nice. Like it's really good. So
yeah, that other gun was good that y'all have, but it's just it's just the thermal's not as like advanced. Like it's a super nice thermal, but like the technology's just changed.
Yeah,
it's a lot different, but at least now we'll have 3 guns, and then we have a scanner too, so we have 4 people. And then really dial in,
Right.
So once you can get like positioning, like if you can have one person shooting this way and one person shooting this way and one person shooting this way, then like if any cutty comes in, then you can just shoot. You don't even have to tell them,
Yeah.
Because it's easier than having one person like looking all around.
Right. It's
this way.
So exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we had Dylan and Jabari out there, we had 4 gunners and then 1 scanner. So it was crazy. We were like SEAL Team 6 out there in the field. Just everyone had their own spot to like look at.
Yeah, it's just have to be careful, but we always are good about stuff like that,
Yeah.
Because shit, it's scary, but
I know. Plus looking out for snakes and everything else that's out there.
Dude, that was crazy about that bird dog. You gotta tell me about that.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, so we were quail hunting out in one of our fields, and one of the guys' dog that came out with a bunch of quail. He was working the quail for us, and he had brought his dogs, and there was one of his dogs got bit by a rattlesnake, and yeah, we have 10 minutes left. Okay, so one of his dogs got bit by a rattlesnake, and just laying right by a cactus, the snake was, and a dog just went right by that cactus and got bit right in the face. And that dog ended up dying, like, I think it was the next day. Which is even crazy it even survived that long. But apparently that dog got bit already once.
Yeah, that's what the guy was saying. He said it's been bit before, and I guess this time it was just, I don't know, it must have been more venom, or I don't know,
right.
It was effective or something.
Yeah. All right, so I got 10 minutes left for some reason. I got to upgrade if I want more time. But so let's go ahead and talk about, so this coming spring, you're hoping to come down for a turkey, get your revenge tour, big revenge tour. Which you already had tags. You already have, I think, was it 2 turkey tags? 3 turkey tags, something like that.
It's 3 or 4 maybe.
Yeah. So you already got your turkey tags. Just gotta come back down here and get you on one. You can use that sick goose call that you got.
I know.
And go to work with that, and then
gotta get some coyotes, pigs, turkey.
Coyotes, pigs. Shoot, maybe even an Axis. Load that wall out. Yes.
What to do that, and I'll film you or something shooting one. Try to kill a big one.
I know.
Would you say that half of them are winter velvet and half of them are summer?
It's about 75% are summer, so they're ready to hunt like spring, summer.
Yeah.
So
they'll be like velvet when?
They'll be full velvet, like perfect, like April, stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before they hard horn in the summer.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun, and then
get one of those on the wall.
Yeah, I know.
This would be crazy.
I haven't mounted something in a long time. So
yeah, we gotta try to get a that too or something.
Yeah, dude, bobcat. Carson actually got a bobcat the other day.
I saw. Would they kill a coyote, a bobcat, a bunch of
Yeah,
hogs?
bunch of hogs.
That's
But
crazy.
he actually that rattlesnake that bit that dog. Yeah, it was that one. I think he got it tan. He's getting it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, probably doing
Yeah,
like a wall tan or
cool.
something.
That was a big rattlesnake. You'll have to
Dude, it
throw it back.
was.
That's
Yeah, I
probably
think I have a photo of that. Yeah,
yeah. I'll send you the picture, but I mean, it's probably a rattlesnake.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And then we'll have summer again this coming summer.
I know we got to lock in for this season.
Run it back. Got a brand new boat coming. Be able to get to the canyons in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So
Dude, you
that'll
gotta
be
come
crazy.
up earlier too. You came up so late this summer, I swear. It was like the
I think,
20th.
dude, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna come up early, like beginning of June.
Yeah, come up. I'll
Striped
take
bass fish.
yeah, we can just commercial fish on my boat.
I know. Well, I might. That's what I'm thinking. I might go up early, striped bass fish for like a week just
Yeah,
straight,
we can
whatever,
do.
and then I'll leave and I'll come back. I think I'll do that. Like 2 weeks fish, go back for 2 weeks, and then come back beginning of July and stay
Yeah.
for the.
I mean, I
for the
guess it
rest of the
doesn't matter
summer.
for you living on that cold water side, because like for me, it's like from like May to like June, all those stripers are like around where I live, and then they move up to where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can catch them
Right.
basically all summer. I mean, we can catch them, but it's more bluefish and stuff here. So, but yeah,
Right.
come earlier, and we'll have to go to that hole I have and catch some giants on the live, bait, which is
We
always
got
fun.
a lot of fish to catch. A lot of fish to
Oh
catch.
yeah,
It'll be fun.
go hit some turkeys, and then soon enough, it'll be ready for deer season again.
Wrapping
All
back
over.
around.
I know.
I
We'll have
know.
to with the group. Ugh.
Run it back. I'm trying to. Jabari's trying to get me up to Oklahoma.
To do
I
what?
might coyote hunt.
Where at?
I think his place in like Arnett. I might do that in January.
Where's that at?
It's West Oklahoma.
Yeah, I wonder how far that is from me. Probably not that far.
Um,
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably 6 hours.
I know. You just need to graduate already, so you can. You're not
Right.
on a strict schedule.
Always be on the move.
Yes, you need to be mobile. Be mobile.
Dude, I wish I could come down right now or something, but we got Christmas and all that, and you're going to Argentina. But
Yeah.
we'll have to wait. It sucks. It like plateaus out like the season. Like there's nothing coming up. You know, you have to wait for turkey. But
Right. Unless you're trying to hit some exotics. But I mean, then again, like February is like when coyotes are breeding. So like that's a really good time. Like you're like
yeah,
trying to get some coyote hunts to start hitting some those calls. Less, less rabbit stuff and more dog stuff.
yeah,
All right, we got about 4 minutes left. You have anything else you want to say before we wrap this thing up?
real. I think we're all set.
Yeah, I think we're definitely do a part two video or get you back
Oh yeah,
on here for sure.
sure.
That was cool. So, all right. Well, y'all heard it first from Jake Ryan himself out of Georgia. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Peace. We'll see you later.